Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today I have another Temu haul for you. I hope you enjoy. As usual, I will have links for everything down in my description box so that you can just click on the links if you see anything you like. And as well as that will be my affiliate information. So my link, if you're new to Temu, if you download the app via my link, you will get, and use my coupon code, you will get 30% off your first order and a $100 coupon bundle for future purchases. So, thank you to those of you who watched my last video, that collaboration I did with StyleWee. It's much appreciated for those of you who watched and give me a thumbs up and stuff. So I really did like pretty much everything I got other than that mustard yellow outfit. So, but anyway, to today's stuff. Today we've got Temu. So let's get started. So the first item I have are these pillow slides. Actually, the first two items I have are pillow slides. So I got this pair of black ones, and then I also got a pair of pink ones. So I ordered these both from different sellers, and they were supposed to be the same size. However, they're not. So these black ones, I paid $5.79 for them. Currently, they are $9.28, and they are available in 5 different sizes and 8 different colors. These were too big for me. These ones are marked 42, 43. That's not what the bag said, I don't think. Yeah, no. Sorry. These ones are marked size 42, 43 for the European sizes, and the pink ones are marked 44, 45. The pink ones fit me, and technically they should be bigger than the black ones, but the black ones are the big ones. So go figure. I don't know what the sizing is all about. But anyway, these were too big. So I did request to get a refund, and I was fully refunded, and they told me I didn't need to send them back. So that was the black ones. For the pink ones, I paid $9.47, although I did get a price adjustment, actually almost $5 in price adjustments. They are currently $9.98. These also are available in 5 sizes, and they are available in 9 colors. So like I said, these ones are labeled 44, 45. I take a size 10 or 11, usually 11, and these fit me perfectly fine. And I really think that if you convert my size 11 to the European kind of sizes, I think it's a 42, I believe. So going by that, these should be too big for me, but they're not. So I'd say these ones are definitely more true to size than the black ones from the other seller. I have wore these a bit. These were all the rage last summer. So I wanted to get some because I always wear shoes around the house. Like I usually have Birkenstocks on. So I thought, well, let me give these a try. I don't know why everybody likes these so much. I really don't. I didn't find them all that comfortable. Yeah, they're cushiony, but I didn't necessarily feel like they gave a lot of support. And yeah, I was really kind of disappointed in them. The only reason I'm not sending these ones back or asking for a refund on these ones is because I ended up ultimately getting them for about $5, and they will be good for, say, outdoors. If I'm doing cleaning and my shoes could potentially get wet, I could always slide these on. But yeah, I don't really find these comfortable at all, really. So next I have a package of air fryer liners. I paid $7.56 for these. Currently, they are $14.67. I think I might have got them when I had like an up to 90% off coupon. I'm not really sure. I don't remember why I got them as cheap as I did. But anyway, so $7.56, and I got the pack that has 200 liners in it. You can also get a pack of 50 for $4.61, a package of 100 for $7.55, or a package of 150 for $11.11. Now, I had got a package of these off of Temu before, and I think they're great. I really do like having them. But I was trying to be more environmentally friendly, and I ordered the silicone liners. But the silicone liners don't keep their shape. They just constantly fall over, and they get hot. Like, I was not expecting that. Because I typically will reach in to the air fryer and just grab the edges of the paper to lift the food out. So I figured I could do that with the silicone ones, because isn't that the point of silicone, that it's not supposed to get super hot? I don't know. And yeah, so I reached in to grab the little handles on the silicone ones, and it was super hot. So I didn't like that. I don't like the silicone ones. No, don't seem to keep their shape. So yeah, I decided to go back and get some more of the paper liners, because they work great and it's so easy and convenient for cleanup. So yeah. This next item I got is a little clock. It's supposed to be a smart LED clock. I paid $5.24 for this. Currently it is $8.77, and it's available in black or white. The black is what I got. It does come with a little instruction paper to let you know how to go about setting the time and the date and stuff like that, or the alarm. So I do have it plugged in, and I went ahead and set it. So this is the black one. I did consider the white one, because the white one, the face or the surface of it is mirrored, and I thought that was kind of nice. But then I thought, oh, that's just going to show my fingerprints. So I didn't want to do that. So it's a cute little clock, nothing fancy about it particularly, though. It does have, time. It has the date, and it also has the temperature on there. So if I do that, that's today's date. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I will be past then when this video goes up. And then that is the current temperature outside. So no, it's not. That's the current temperature inside, maybe. This room is warm, so it's not that warm outside. It is a USB powered. There is a slot for batteries, so you can put 3 AAA batteries in it, and that would just be, battery backup for if the power was to go out, so that the clock would stay on. It does have an alarm, and there's supposed to be a voice activation. I'm not 100% sure what the voice activation does. I think you can have it that the display can be off, and then maybe you can, by voice activation, you could turn it on, but I'm not 100% sure. It does have a brightness feature on it, so you can adjust the amount of brightness that you have, so that if at night you want it a little more dim, that you can do that. It also is supposed to have a night kind of mode, so that the display will be half as bright as normal for 12 hours. So, and the default that comes with is it's from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. But you can, check the instructions, and you can adjust that so that if you want it to be a bit later, from 8 or 7 or 8 or something at night till 7 or 8 in the morning, so that it's not as bright when you're sleeping. So yeah, it's pretty basic. Seems like okay quality. Here, I'll do the little peel off. Do some ASMR. So yeah. All right, so the next item I have is this little window or door groove cleaner. So I paid 55 cents for this. Currently it is 71 cents for one of them. There are other options on there to buy. I think it was like a package of 3 or something. So this is just a little tool so that you can get into the grooves on your window, or say like a patio door or something. And you can just use the brush part to sweep, and then it comes with this little shovel or scoop that also is narrow and would fit in with the grooves, and you can just sweep the dirt and stuff up into that, and so that it's easy to get rid of it. So, and then it just stores, if I can put it back in, and then it just stores in here with the brush, so it's always together, like you're not going to lose it, which is what I would do if they were 2 separate pieces that didn't attach to each other. So, but yeah, 55 cents, and yeah, yeah, I think that'll be a handy thing for cleaning in my windows. My favorite job in the world, to clean my windows. The next item I have is a strap for my Apple Watch. It is the braided solo loop style. And I paid $372 for this. It is currently $381. It is available in 23 different colors. I previously hauled this when I got it in black. And it is available in 2 sizes as far as this part here for fitting, the larger size iWatch faces or the smaller sized ones. It is an adjustable strap, so it's just this piece here, and you just open it. And then there's a little bit there that you have to get open, and then this piece can slide along here to adjust it for whatever size you need. So, and it will fit wrists between sizes 4.7 inches and 8.1 inches. Next is just a pair of black scissors. I paid $224 for these. They are currently $269. The blade on them is supposed to be rust proof, and it also, on the listing, which is why I bought it, in the picture and in the listing, it says about the handle being big enough to fit 3 fingers comfortably. And yeah, that's not the case. I mean, technically, yes, I can fit 3 fingers in there. Is that comfortable? No, not at all. So it's 2 finger scissors, not 3, but yeah, they're pretty good scissors. They're sharp enough, they'll work. But yeah, it was the whole thing that it said about it being that you could fit 3 fingers through on the handle that made me pick these ones over, say, another pair of scissors. And yeah, they are not big enough to do that. So if that would also entice you into buying these scissors, it is a lie. So don't buy these ones if you're hoping to fit 3 fingers through, unless you have little hands. The next item in this super exciting Temu haul is a spatula. I paid $279 for this. Currently it is $305. It is stainless steel. It is approximately 8 inches long overall. The handle is about 3.5 inches, and the blade here at the end is just over 1.5 inches wide. I forget who it was. I saw somebody haul this, and it wasn't the first one that they had gotten. They had bought it previously and liked it so much that they had went back and bought another. So I don't know, that convinced me to give it a try. So for $279, I thought, it should be good. I think it would be good for things like, if you've made brownies or whatever. I think that would be a good size for getting brownies out of a baking tray. So yeah. Next, we've got some makeup items. The first one is this eyebrow pencil or pen. I paid $1.99 for this. I did get a price adjustment. Currently, it is $1.79. This is available in 5 colors. It's available in beige. I just invented a new color. It is available in beige, brown, dark brown, black, and gray. You can also purchase a quantity of 2, so 2 of the same color. It's not like you can get 2 different colors, but 2 of the same color for $3.14. And the reason I wanted to try this is because it is a super small tip. So you can see there how tiny that tip is. Because I don't have a lot of eyebrows, and I've tried one of those pens before that have, I think there's 4 little bits to the tip, and I couldn't get the hang of it. So, and I think that when I'm using just a regular pencil, I guess I'm a little heavy-handed because I always seem to get too thick of a line. So I wanted to give this a try just because of how small the tip was. So yeah, I mean, you can get some pretty teeny lines with it to make it look a little more natural maybe. So yeah, and I believe it is waterproof. Of course, it doesn't say on there. No. So yeah, so that gives you a bit of an idea of how it looks. So I'm hopeful that I can make myself look a little more like I have real eyebrows using this. I bought the dark brown, so that is what the dark brown looks like. Next is another item that I have hauled before, and it is the Candy Bella setting powder. I bought it again because I really like it. Actually, I think I've already got another spare, but I got this one for $6.29. I'm not sure whether it was a lightning deal or what it was, but this stuff is great. I love this stuff. So I paid $6.29 for this one. Currently it is $8.98. If you haven't seen it before, this is what it looks like. So it is like, it feels gel kind of like when you touch it, but when you put it on, it goes on matte, and I just love how it feels on my skin. I feel like when I put it on, my skin just feels so soft and smooth. So I love this stuff. It's great for getting rid of shine from your face, and yeah, like I'm almost through the first one that I had bought, and I'm pretty sure I've got another spare, and then now this one. So, and it comes with a little sponge for applying it, or you can just, you can just use your fingers too if you want. But yeah, I thoroughly recommend this product. Next item I have is this brown matte moisturizing lip crayon. I paid $2.69 for this. Currently it is $2.98. The listing that I purchased it from, this was the only color. So I'm sure, like, I've seen plenty of these on Temu, so I'm sure you can get it in other colors. I was looking for something that was more of a cool tone, so I'm hoping that it will be. It's got a little bit of a smell, nothing bad, and you just turn the end here to get more product out. So I will give it a swatch on my hand. So there's the color, just a neutral, but I think it'll be good, and I'm hopeful that it does look kind of like a cool tone once I have it on. So yeah, but it went on nice and smooth. It feels, you know, creamy. So yeah, I'm happy with that color. Next I have a two-tone gradient eyeshadow. Just came in a little box, which of course is covered by other labels that they've stuck on there, and so you can't read what the box even says. So I paid $2.99 for this. I did get a price adjustment. Currently it is $2.98. It is available in 3 colors. One is called Earth, number 2 is Camel, and number 3 is Mermaid. So I got 2. So I got Camel. And there's what the colors look like. Honestly, when I was kind of looking back at it from, like, when I was getting info ready for doing this video, I was kind of wishing I'd picked the Mermaid one. So, so they say it's a 70-30 split between the colors. So you've got 70% of the light color and 30% of the dark color. And then it comes with a little applicator sponge. So this is sponge here, it's not bristles. And so you can just depending on where you're putting this, right, like you could put it, you know, up close to the top, and then you're going to get mostly the light color and just a little bit of the darker color, or, you know, you could have it down in here and get mostly the dark color and only a little bit of the light, or you could kind of go right in the middle and get equal amounts of both. So I'll swatch it here, put it on my hand. So there. So, I mean, the brown, the darker color definitely shows up more so than the other. The other is just kind of like a shimmery gold. They both do look quite shimmery in the container. So, but on the brown doesn't look as shimmery, but the gold one definitely is quite shimmery. But yeah, I think it will be good. Not super, super pigmented or anything, but it does seem like it would blend out. Not too bad. It's perfect for me. I don't wear a lot of makeup, so it's the sort of thing that would work well for me, just as a quick way to get some color on my lids without, you know, getting a whole palette out. So I think I'll like it. I do, like I said, I think that I probably would have preferred the mermaid one. It definitely looked a little more pinkish, so I think I would have liked that a bit more, but I mean, this will be good too. The next item I got were some eyeshadow pencils. So they come in these boxes, and I paid $4.49 for the set of 2. Currently you can get 2 for $2.79, so definitely an excellent deal on them right now, or you can buy 1 for $1.78. They are available in 8 different colors. The set of 2 that I bought were colors 11 and 12. They are labeled just on the bottom, so they don't have like a name for the color, it's just like a number. So we will swatch these as well. Honestly, again, looking back at this when I was getting ready for filming, I was kind of confused as to why I picked the colors I picked, because they're just very bland. So these are the 2 colors. Although they did look very, very similar online. So I'm pleased that they're not exactly like the same color. But yeah, so that's the 2 colors up here, the lighter and the dark. So yeah, they run on very nicely. It felt very smooth going on. And yeah, they're blendable. So I mean, they'll work. I would like to get more pinkish colors. It seems like I've tried to pick, you know, a fairly kind of pale pink or whatever, and I always seem to end up that the colors are all just kind of like brownish neutrals. So yeah, pretty sure I did order more of like a purple, well, burgundy purpley kind of color, so that should be exciting if it's actually that color when I get it. The next item I got is just some cuticle oil. I paid $2.79 for this, and it is still $2.79. This is a 15 ml bottle. It is available in 6 different scents. I purchased the aloe one. The 3 main ingredients that are common to all of them are grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, and vitamin E. And it is just a brush applicator, kind of like a, you know, nail polish would be. So just kind of a brush. So yeah, and just brush it on and rub it into your cuticles. So I'm sure you all know what cuticle oil is for and how you use it. So it has a light scent, nothing overpowering. I could see some of the other ones, like there's I think a rose one and another like maybe lilac or lavender or something. So I don't think I would like those scents, but the aloe one is just a gentle scent, and then there's like some sort of orange or citrus and a coconut. I think the coconut would be nice too. So yeah. Next item I have is this gel polish remover pen. If you saw my previous video with the other one of these, not exactly like these, but similar type of product to this that I bought and ruined my desk mat with acetone. I still have it. I just don't like looking at it. So honestly, this is a more aesthetically pleasing looking container. So I paid $1.88. I did get a price adjustment for it. It is still $1.88 for one, or you can buy a set of 4 for $6.48. It comes in 4 different colors. I mean, it's just the color of the container. So there's this pink, a pale yellow, a pale blue, and a pale purple. So if you get the set of 4, you get one of each color. So I haven't tried putting anything in this, because this also, like the last one, comes with some spare tips. So there's like 3 spare tips. They look fairly white, and the one that's in it looks kind of yellowish, and it does smell like there's something in it. So I'm inclined to think that maybe this one did come. It also says on it 4 mils. So I'm inclined to think that there is some polish remover in here. I don't know if it would take makeup off. It did. So I'm pretty sure there's already some nail polish remover in this one. So that's good. But I believe you just would take this part off. Although I was having the hardest time. I tried to get this off. I even tried with my teeth and I couldn't get it open. So, but I'm sure you were able to refill it. I imagine even just putting a tip in and, you know, putting a tip into some nail polish remover, it would wick it up. So I'm sure I'll be able to fill it when the time comes that I need to. But yeah, so this one comes with something, I believe. And the other one that I have that I don't like did not. It was empty. So the next item I have to show is just a set of gel nail polishes. I had purchased a set before. These are from a different seller. But you get 6 gel nail polishes. So they are just these small bottles. They are, I believe, 7 mils. 8 mils. So 8 mils. And I paid $5.67 for the set of 6. It is currently $8.98 for the set that I got. It is available in 17 different sets, so different color combinations. And the prices on those vary depending on which color set that you buy, ranging from about $5.98 to $5.68 to $9.98. I did put it on my nails. I did a horrible job doing it, and I did not put top coat on. I did cure them, but so they're a mess, but I will show them just to show the colors. And I have to say, the same thing that happened to me last time. I thought they looked like nice colors online, and when I got them, to me, they didn't really look like the picture had. And I didn't really like, I think I liked one. There was one color that I kind of liked. So I had picked this set thinking that they all looked nice to me online. And again, I don't like any of them. So there's like this pale pinky purpley kind of color, which, as I said, I did a horrible job putting it on, and because I haven't put top coat on, everything I touch is messing them up. So, and then these colors, which, I mean, none of the colors online look white, but this one here pretty much looks white to me. There might be a slight purple tinge to it, but certainly not much. And then the other color, and this is the worst one, is this one here. Yeah, that's I did a horrible job on that nail. So anyway, it's coming off when I'm done filming here, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna give up on trying to order these sets of nail polishes online, because clearly what they look like in real life is not what they look like online. And I know they're not very expensive, but I'm not gonna keep trying to pick colors that I like based on the pictures. When I get them, they don't look anything like the picture, in my opinion. So it's a disappointment, because I'm really liking wearing nail polish, or having my nails done these days. Maybe not so much wearing nail polish, but yeah, it's just such a disappointment when they come and they're just not like the colors that you thought you were getting. Next item is also using for when I'm doing nails, and it is a pair of anti-UV fingerless gloves. These come in a short and a long version, so this is the short ones. I paid $1.97 for these. Currently it is $2.17 for the short ones. The longer version is about 4.5 inches longer than these, so it just goes up your arm more, which I didn't really see much point in that, because it's your fingers that are going under the UV light, so I don't really know why you would want the longer ones, but whatever. Anyway, there was only white available on the listing that I purchased from. They do have other there are other sellers on Temu that sell them, and they have them in black. I don't know if there's other colors besides the white and the black, but so these are supposed to protect you up to a UPF of plus 50 or 50 plus. So they are comfortable to wear. The only thing that I had a bit of an issue with is the thumb seems to keep sliding down. So I was having trouble having to pull up the part on my thumb so that I wasn't going to end up getting nail polish on it. So I put it on and it seems okay, but yeah, as I'm working, this just seems to creep down, and so I end up with my thumb kind of like that. So that's the only issue with them. Other than that, it's great. I mean, as long as it really is protecting your hands from the UV light, that's great. But yeah, just a cheap little glove. I could also be Michael Jackson. Ooh. Oh my goodness. So the next item I bought was another nail polish. This is the magnetic cat eye nail polish. I paid $4.94 for it. It is still $4.94, and you can get it in 14 different colors. The color I got was SB09, and it is a pinkish color, and it is a fancy bottle. So it is a 15 ml bottle, so good size bottle. It does not come with a magnet, so you would have to either already have a magnet or purchase a magnet separately to be able to get that cat eye effect with this nail polish. So I did do one of my nails, and I think I did an okay job getting the cat eye. I'm not sure if it'll show up very well on screen, but yeah. So again, the color is not what I was expecting. The color that I thought I was getting was a super light pink, like baby kind of pink. So this is definitely a darker color than what I was expecting, but it's okay. I would have preferred it if it had been paler, but it's not bad. And hopefully I can get the hang of getting the cat eye look with them, because I think that is super neat. And on Temu I've seen all the different press-on nails that are the cat eye, but I don't really like the press-on nails. I wonder if they have a cat eye semi-cured nail wrap. I'll have to look for that, because that would be good, because I do like the nail wraps. So, but yeah, I could see ordering more of this, getting it in, I don't know, there's pretty blue color and yellows and greens and silver and gold. There's all kinds of colors. So, and it's just such a neat effect. And to go with that, seeing as I wanted to be able to do my nails, I bought a magnet. So this is a double-headed magnet. I paid $2.24 for this. It is still $2.24. It works as it should. I had played around. I had done all of my nails on this hand with the cat eye polish yesterday, and I was trying to figure out how to get different effects, and I was trying with this because I kind of like it when it's kind of like a rounded kind of look to the cat eye, to the polish. And I thought maybe I was trying to do stuff with this, and it wasn't really working for me. So then I thought I would try this, and it also wasn't really working for me. But I did end up watching a YouTube tutorial on doing your nails with cat eye nail polish and using the magnets. And according to that tutorial, where this is going to attract the metal that's in the nail polish, so wherever you're putting it, it's going to pull the metal parts to that. Apparently this one repels them. So I was thinking I was going to get it pulled sort of in towards wherever I was holding this, and I wasn't getting that effect, and I was confused. So after I watched the video, I realized that, yeah, that's the case. This is, it repels. So when I put it over the nail, it was just pushing all the metal parts out to the edges of my nail. So I was not getting anything like what I wanted. So definitely works well. The other thing that the person said in the tutorial was that you can even just put your finger on top of the magnet when you're putting the nail polish on, and it will pull the nail polish, like the metal in the nail polish, to the magnet, even through your finger. So that is what I did with this. So it did work. And yeah, I'm gonna play around with it some more and see what other effects I can get with it. So, but yeah, I just think the cat eye nail polish is so pretty. All right, this is the last items I have. And this is, well, what I thought I was getting was I got two of these. One was supposed to be base coat and the other one is supposed to be top coat. I got both of these from the same seller. Like I ordered them at the same time from the same seller. And for whatever reason, they came packaged differently. This one, which is supposed to be the base coat, just was the bottle in like a bubble mailer in like my whole order. But so that's how that one was. Whereas this one came in a box with this plastic bag, and the plastic bag label does say top coat. But when you look at them, and I want to make sure I keep these separately because I may try to return. When you look at them, this is supposed to be the base coat, this is supposed to be the top coat, but they are identical. So they both just say like the brand name, I guess, and then say soak off UV/LED polish color coat, and then 15 mils. So I don't really know. They also both have a sticker on the lid, and both of the lids say base coat. So I don't know whether or not this is base coat and this is top coat, because it does say base coat on the lid. And I ordered base coat and top coat, and on the listing, there doesn't look like there's any difference in the bottles either. But I'm not sure how I'm supposed to keep them separate to know which one's base and which one's top coat, especially when they both have base coat listed on them. Or I don't know, are base coats and top coats really just the same thing? I don't understand. So, and the fact that, you know, this one came in a box, so it has, you know, more information on it, because the bottle just has like the name, like the brand name, and soak off UV LED polish color coat, and that's what this has. It doesn't have anything as far as ingredients on it. So I have no way of knowing whether or not I actually got top coat and base coat, or whether I just got two base coats. So I don't know. Does anybody know? Like, is there really any difference between base coat and top coat? Like, if you know, can you put it in the comments so that I know? Because I'm kind of thinking maybe I should be trying to return this and get a proper top coat. I don't know. So I really don't know what I'm doing with these. I mean, I will definitely keep the base coat, the one that is one of the ones that says base coat, and the packaging said base coat. But I think I'm going to maybe try and return this one, or find out whether or not it is top coat. Yeah, I don't know. I'm rambling at this point, so who knows. But anyway, so that was everything. I hope you enjoyed. I know it was kind of heavy on nail stuff, but it be like that sometimes. So, other thing I was going to cover. I meant to do this right at the beginning, but I had hauled this in a previous video. This and this, and I had said that I would give an update after about a month of using them. Well, I didn't use this for a month because I had tried it with the microcurrent, and my neck actually was sore. I don't know, like maybe like just like a muscle soreness, but I didn't like that. And then I also, when I had looked closer at the instructions, it did say about not using it if you have thyroid disease, and I have an underactive thyroid, so I wasn't totally sure whether or not I should be using this on my neck. So I didn't really follow through with this, but I did follow through with this. I know I could have used this on my face as well, but I figure if I can use just the mask, I would rather just do that. So I did do this most days for a month, and I can insert my before and after photos, but I don't see any difference whatsoever. So I don't really think this did anything for me. I don't know if other people think that it works or whether it's just not strong enough light that that's coming off of it. How are you doing? But yeah, I really didn't feel like it did anything for my skin. I was using the Sakura face serum with it, and yeah, to be honest, I'm not feeling the greatest today, but to be honest, I feel like my skin looked worse in the picture from today than it did in the initial picture. I don't think it's to do with that. I think it's just because I'm not feeling very well. But yeah, I can't say that this did anything. So, if other people think it does and they want to use it and they're happy with results, then more power to them. But it didn't do anything for me based on my before and after photos. So I probably won't continue to use it. I will probably keep using the serum, but I probably won't bother with the mask at all. So yeah. Okay, so that's it. Be off with you. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it to the end, I really appreciate it. If you can give my video a thumbs up or thumbs down if you didn't like it. I love to get comments. I'm always happy to read comments if people are liking things that I've hauled, or if they've tried something that I showed in a video. And I'm happy to hear feedback on what other people think of the products, or if there's something, an alternative to something that I have hauled that you have used and like, hey, recommend it to me, because I will order it and give it a try too. So, but yeah, any comments, I just love it when people comment. So, and I always make sure to comment back. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoy your weekend. And we'll see you next time. Bye.